What's up guys, this is Adam from 3dmodelsworld.com. Welcome to another Maya tutorial, and today we're gonna create this really cool wireframe render, and this time we're not gonna be using Arnold. We're gonna basically use Maya hardware renderer, and I'm gonna show you also some nice tips how to use it, and it's gonna be really cool to have some nice turntables or whatever, if you have like specific stylized shot you want to have just to show the wireframe. So this is really good way to do it, and it's going to be really fast to render. You don't need to have lighting or anything like that. So without further delay, let's get started. Okay, so this is the scene I have. So I have this chopper and the Black Hawk model that we have, and I just want to show you guys how to quickly you can render wireframes. So in the previous way, what we used is basically we went to Arnold, and then we created here like the AI wireframe node here. So we created this shader, and then we adjusted the settings on it to basically show how to create a wireframe. And I want to show you this time another way to create a wireframe that will give you more result, like pressing the 4 button in your keyboard. So we can do it this way, but this time we're not going to be using Arnold, and we're going to be using Maya hardware. So let me do just a quick render, and you can see now with Arnold it doesn't show anything because we don't have any lights in our scene, and that's okay because we're not going to be using it. So let's go to Maya hardware, and then let's click render. So you can see instantly we're getting the same result as we're seeing here in the viewport. So in order to render wireframe in Maya hardware, let's go to the render settings here, and under the Maya hardware here, let's click on this tab, and then there's not really much options here, so we're just gonna scroll down until we go to the render options, and here we can basically adjust the settings to get it to render wireframe. So if you look here under the render mode, you're gonna see here it's saying like shaded and textured. So in these options you can see there's a lot of stuff we can do. So if you click on wire and then you click render, and you can see here rendered wireframe. So let me change the background quickly to make it like white so we can see better. So to do that, let's click on the camera icon, and then let's go to the options here under environment, and then let's change it to the background here, change it to white, and let's go back here and then render. So you can see here it looks pretty good. It's exactly the same basically result as when you're pressing 4. It's like the same, and then we can customize this even further. For example, let me just move the screen, and if we change here to shaded and we press render, it will show you just as shaded, which is basically the equivalent of pressing 5. And then wire on shaded, that's gonna give you like this nice render of the wireframe on shaded. And then we can get the default material. So you can see here the default material, and then shaded and textures, basically the same what we had before. And then wire on shade and textures, that's gonna give you like the wires on top of your render. And then bounding box is basically gonna give you these like boxes representing the bounding boxes representing the geo. But for now, you see this wireframe, and then when you have it like animated, it's gonna be easy to render out. So if you want to change the quality, let's scroll up here to anti-aliasing, because now it just looks like too low quality. And then let's click here on multi-sample aliasing, and then let's save this image, and then let's render. And you can see here the quality improved a lot from like too much pixelated here, and here looks nice. And you can adjust the settings here. Now I have it maximum 8. If you want to go like lower sampling, you can do that, but it's really renders super fast, so you don't need to worry about that. So this is you can see how the quality gets nice, and there's not too much like other things you need to do. And basically if you want to render it, you do the same thing. If you want to render it as a PNG, so this way you have the background transparent, so you can replace it with whatever you want. And here you can just adjust the name like wire, and then we can like adjust the name, number, extension. It's the same thing, and you put the length of your animation, and make sure you select the camera and the resolution you want, and after that you just do the same thing. You go like to the rendering, click on render, and then you do a batch render. Once you do the batch render, it's gonna render all your image sequence, and then you're gonna have your animation. So hopefully this tutorial helped you guys. Let me know if you have any questions, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want to get notified when I publish a new video. Feel free to check our website 3dmozworld.com for more tutorials and cool 3D assets. Until next time, take care.